return. Let's jump on board with Cloud. He is trying to push into the base, and he's got Lunchbox there to help him out. So Instinct making another run, and they've taken it Carbine side almost every single time, and that's because Final Boss has been able to lock down the pink tower.
You know what else I don't like about that attempt that we just saw? You had 3 guys on one side of the map crowding the flag. Of course, that's where all the attention from Final Boss is going to go. Next thing you know, they're all dead, flag returned, and that's not a successful setup at all.
And this is not like the Instinct team we have ever seen on this game type, guys. They look to be completely off their game. The Final Boss swarm style has just been confusing their teamwork, it looks like.
Yeah, and we saw that in TS, to be honest. I was surprised that Instinct even took the lead in that one because Final Boss did such a good job at trapping him in a base.
Right now we have the flag in the hands of Cloud. He's going underneath, holding onto that flag so that the opponent can't see where he is at. Final Boss is going to get a flag toss out bottom middle, so Instinct cannot score until that flag is returned. Lunchbox is going for the return right now as Cloud is taken out, and Final Boss is going to get the return, and Ogre 2 is running a flag now over on Carbine side. This has just been ridiculously incredible play here out of Ogre 2 and the rest of the Final Boss crew. There we go, 4-0 lead.
Now that whole play, not just what you saw there with the cap, but I watched Ogre 2 in the base. He was up top. He threw the flag out, so Cloud had to wait. Cloud dropped the flag for a second. Ogre 2 queued in on him, dropped down, put 2 shots on him, went back up, and ran the flag all the way across once his teammate had returned the flag.
Here's the first flag for Instinct. The grenade's missing. Cloud puts it in, so Instinct on the board. We've seen it before, guys. Remember, we've seen teams be up 4 flags and the opponent come back and get 5 straight. Can Instinct do it here? Their back's up against the wall. I don't see it happening. Victory X is moving the flag top Carbine, and he's got a lot of cover from Pistola and Fear itself here. He fumbled again. Or maybe he didn't fumble. That looks like a strategic play there. He was going to drop it off for Fear itself to run the flag as Victory tried to push in and beat down players. Fear does not get the beatdown, and a clutch return once again by Cloud. Hard to keep up with the action here. All 8 of these players constantly charging each other. Victory X warping up. No, that's not Victory, but he just killed himself if it was. That was a red player. We're going to Cloud. Cloud is going to be stuck, so the flag is stopped. Let's go to Roy. And Lunchbox is going to be running this flag in. Almost sticking Cloud off the respawn. You see that flag once again. Final Boss throwing that flag out so that Instinct cannot cap. A great strategy that they've executed at least twice in this game, and Fear is going to get the return here for FB.
And it's because they keep running this flag underneath. I have no idea why you run the flag underneath. You're trapped there. At least if you just keep it on the pink side, you could drop it underneath and then fight. But by getting it underneath, you're just trapping yourself.
And I'll tell you what's happening here, Scott. It's Final Boss is actually sitting on top of the base. They can't even poke out pink side, otherwise they're going to get shot. They're forced to go down low, otherwise they're going to die.
Yeah, I think, again, what you're seeing is the slaying power of Final Boss impacting the team play style of Instinct. It's, you know, it's hard to break through that when you've got 3 guys playing at the top of their game the way you have right now on Final Boss.
Here we go. Lunchbox puts it in, so it's now 4-2. So Instinct still has time, guys. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Remember, Final Boss scored 3 of their flags in the opening 5 minutes of the game. Lunchbox with a great play. He's now on a spree, top Carbine control. Roy just died underneath the Final Boss base, but you also see his Elmite is locking down pink too. So finally, Instinct taking map control. And there's Elmite Warrior. Picks up the beatdown on I Got Your Pistola, locking down pink too. He's going up against Fear, and he almost traded kills. That would have been huge. We're going to the Lunchbox. And it's a back and forth battle for P2. Once again, Victory X coming behind from the red P Street.
And look at this. Look at Ogre 2 now. Ogre 2 and Victory up on top of pink. Looks like Final Boss is setting up for yet another push here.
And a perfect beatdown by Victory will give him the spree. Victory definitely performing. Pistola pulling the flag. Victory will be the key player here. He's laying down huge cover fire from P3, as well as being a distraction. Lunchbox is shooting him and not the flag. That's what FB wanted. Ogre 2 going for that flag. Victory pushing in now, but it was too late as Roy gets the return. So 3 down for Final Boss, but 4 dead for Instinct.
Yeah, again, Instinct having to overextend because they can't allow that flag cap. Final Boss in no risk of a counter cap situation because their slaying power is working to their advantage all game long.
And once again, we have Pistola locking down the pink tower as Instinct is trapped in their base. And now I'm seeing team shot out of Lunchbox and Cloud.
Yeah, the thing about it is, don't forget, Instinct, Cloud's been an incredible player all weekend long. T-Mac earlier calling them the player of the tournament so far in terms of standout play. These guys have their own slaying power. They just need to get into their rhythm. And Final Boss doing a great job of keeping them off kilter so far.
And there we saw perfect shots from Cloud across the map. 4-shot on Fear itself coming off the respawn. Elmite Warrior then allowed to pull the flag all over pink side. Didn't get shot once. It was just incredible cover fire. And they're able to put in flag number 3. So keep in mind, Final Boss was up 4-0. Since then, Instinct has put in 3 straight flags, and they have made countless number of flag returns inside the Final Boss base. But they're going to have to do it one more time because Victor X is running the flag pink side.
Yeah, the danger of letting the other team get into your base that often is this.
And there's
eventually
the
they're going to cap. And now that right there, folks, 3-3, Final Boss on top of the world. That was an incredible game. Holding off Instinct right there.
We got to take a look at these stats. Check it out. I got your Pistola playing like the player we all know he is. Plus 11. Victory X in his first championship match. Going huge with +6. On the other side, not looking good for Instinct. They got outslayed.
And it's good to see Pistola carry in what he did to believe the hype against this squad.
And we're going to a quick commercial break. When we come back, Team Slayer on Amplified is next.